You have got to be the crappiest gladiator I have ever fought. Suddenly, he's not half the man he used to be.
Performing the duties of his office.
Digby C. Caesar.
No.
Well, hey everybody, thanks for stopping by. I am Digby, this is
Because Dickens?
and today we are back in We Were About to Die. Now, I have had a bit of a thought about this dude since the last episode because he is a, I want to say it's like professional aspirant or whatever the class is called. But yeah, his retirement condition is essentially he has to reach, I want to say it's aspirant level. Now, I don't know if that's actually based on his score or it's based on like number of wins or what. But essentially, in order to get him to his retirement requirement, the only thing we need to do is keep him alive. Now, on the plus side, he is an incredibly lucky dude, if I'm remembering the perks correctly. But on the downside, he actually is a bit of a chunky monkey, which is why his stamina is so freaking low. And I believe his gear also wears out quite quickly. So, my thinking is that basically we are going to send him into, well, as easy a fight as we can get him every single week. And we are also probably going to have like, backup armor and stuff, and it's going to end up being a bit of a balancing act because we're going to want to make enough money and get enough fame, which is another negative thing on this class. But yeah, we essentially want to make enough money and enough fame that we can keep healing up, keep doing our training, keep getting our gear repaired and all that stuff. But we also don't want to take fights that are so insane that he's going to end up getting killed immediately. Now, to that end, while we're at it, I noticed that we do need to heal up, so let's go do that. 86, you know what, I'll take one more of those, we'll get him up to 99. We definitely want to do training. Now you are an incredibly chunky monkey, so we definitely want to do the stamina. And I'm a little bit torn on whether or not I want to do like movement with him, or do we want to do like one-handed sword? Because I'm pretty sure you get a lot of really nice bonuses for having your skills up in that, like a damage bonus and speed and that sort of thing. I don't know, maybe we'll like balance it out and we'll just skip between, we'll do like sword one week and we'll do movement the next. Because I don't actually move around all that much, so that shouldn't be that big a deal. Yeah, I think we are about as ready to go as we are ever going to be. I mean, we're only level 3, so it's not like any of the fights are going to be all that bad anyway. I was actually thinking we're going to probably want to unlock some repair slots and stuff too, which is going to be a bit difficult without fame. But yeah, essentially I think the secret to him is going to be getting him as many of the Scalo perks as we can get, as quickly as we can get them. Now, week 5, we got a draft, do not care. Thinking we probably also want to unlock the 4th fight over here as well. And I'm already leaning towards the survival because I absolutely love survivals. Everybody else has got half health, so yeah, you know what? We are definitely going to be doing this one. It's going to be a bit brutal, but... oh, actually, no, it's not, because it's going to be a bunch of slaves and civilians and crap, so... nobody all that difficult, everybody's all our level, and they've all got half health. I can also do 3 bets, and that's a lot of dudes, so if we can get dismemberments or number of kills or whatever, we should be fine. 60% health, that one's a bit risky. Okay, apparently that is the only bet we are going to be able to take this week. And again, money's probably not that big a deal. It might be worth a gamble if we can take them down quickly enough before they actually hit us. We should be able to maybe do that one. Alright, what do we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guys we gotta get through. Let's dance. Yeah, I'm thinking with a weapon that does 30 damage and a bunch of level 3 guys at half health, this should be a reasonably quick fight. Alright, Alright, who's the first victim? Sorry, I mean opponent. Looks like it's gonna be you. Hello, jank guy. Poop. And poop. Okay, 2 hits. I'll take it. Hello, kind sir. Would you like to see if you can do any better? That would be a no. Okay, now this is the tricky one, because this is the one where we got the 2 guys at the same time. So let's go for a little bit of divide and conquer here. Looks like you're going to be the first one. Well, you blocked that. You just saved your own life right there, Joe. Okay, you're down, and boop. Oh, I thought I'd already hit you once. Okay, well, his arm is making quite the difference. Stand corrected, it wasn't that much of a difference. Alright, next. Hello. Goodbye. And the final guy, and here we are, we haven't even taken a hit with it. Ooh, this one's got a mace. That one might be a little bit trickier. I have to actually try and block. Okay, that dude actually ended up nailed the defense. Ladies and gentlemen, say hello to your thumbnail. Yeah, I tell you what, you want to give me 4 more of those for this episode, I will definitely take them. And we are now up to Adept Aspirant, which is quite nice. Yeah, I'll take that. Okay, we can get free repairs, yes please. We're going to need all the repairs we can do. Ooh, and we're going to get a perk, okay. We don't do a whole lot of dashing, so I'm going to take the free heals, which is another absolutely massive positive thing to have. Now, before I forget, let's check your gear. You have got 192 on that is okay, I'm not going to worry about that. The helmet definitely feels like it might need a little bit of a repair here in the very near future, and that's actually the only armor we got, so I'm not going to worry about any of the rest of it. Now, really quick, I am going to unlock a second repair slot. I'm half tempted to do the 3rd one, but I'm trying to remember if that's enough thing to unlock the 4th fight or not. But yeah, either way, I want the 4th fight to be the next one. Now, we do have a little bit of cheap armor here. That's negative fame, definitely don't want that. Leather arm wrap actually isn't that bad. I mean, the armor isn't that great, but the weight isn't all that bad, and we'll probably use it. Alright, well, what do we got here? I'll have to think about that one. Okay, we got a shield we don't want because that's going to kill our stamina, and we've got... Ooh, I do actually quite like these things. The only downside, though, is we're, like, focusing on doing swords this time out, so... Alright, well, I'm not going to spend the money on a reroll either. I think what we're going to do is we're going to go do... Because we don't need healing, we're going to go do the training. We're definitely going to do stamina and one-handed sword. No, not axe, you idiot. One-handed sword. So I'm on all of the training. Whoops, I bought a little extra gear. Okay, now, over here in the perks, what can we get? We can get cheaper healing. We can improve the base heal, which I think is probably one of the smarter ones you can get early on. So yeah, we're going to do... I kind of want this one, and I kind of want that one, and we could actually do either one here. We get plus favor with the patrons. That's not really a big deal with this class. First set of matches can be roll free. That's another one I really want to get fairly soon. Heirloom, I'm not a lot fussed about. And entourage, we might be able to get to the entourage by the end of the run. Yeah, I think we're gonna actually do the base healing one because it's not gonna take any of our fame. And now we should be able to run over here, pick a nice easy fight. What do we got? Mini V1. That's a level 7. With absolutely no payday. Okay, we do need 4,000, not 4,000, but 5,000 for that. So let's have a quick review on that. Mini V1, that's actually got a, what's it? Reward perk, that's the word you're looking for. Okay, and this one also has a reward perk, though. 148, you know what? I'm thinking we're just going to do this one here. Because while the base goal kind of sucks, I mean, we're going to get a quarter of it added on if we can do this quickly, and trust me, one dude, we should go through him fairly quickly. For that, so we've got 100% public favor, we can absolutely do that. And 2 surviving allies, we've only got 1, that is a bit of a shame. Okay, I guess that's all we can do. We're not going to make a huge chunk of money, but if it gives us enough fame to unlock the last fight, I will take it. Alright, well, opponent, I hate to break it to you, but the name of this game is We Are About to Die, and I've got a sneaking feeling that it is you who are about to be introduced to that concept. Oh, there you are, dude. I was kind of wondering where you were. Okay, he's got a bong mallet, which is actually a really good weapon, and I jogged out here like a flippin' idiot, so now I'm almost out of stamina. That's fine, I've got it back. All I'm gonna do is just take him down quickly. Partner, if you want to get him focused on you, I would really appreciate it. How about we aim for the legs and just boop you? Kind of like that. I just noticed that my partner came out here armed with a guitar, and while I do absolutely love a guitar fight, I'm not sure exactly how much help he thought he was going to be. Okay, we did get that quickly enough that we got the bonus gold, but unfortunately the fame was not enough to get us to where we can unlock the next fight. That's a bit of a shame. Oh, and we did take one hit, so we lost a bit of health. That is fine as well, because I have actually got a free heal. Alright, what do we got? Our shield. Shield is a crappy spiky shield. A bit of a fame multiplier on it, but unfortunately it's going to absolutely gut our stamina. And then yeah, we got an axe and a hoe. So nothing great in the shop this week. And really quick, let's go get our free heal. Yes, please. Oh, I gotta remember too, really quick. Do we need repairs? That's at 169, so that's still okay. And this thing is at... Ooh, yeah, this is now in need of repair. Which means I could definitely use a helmet. I really hate to gamble the fame when we're this close to the fourth fight, but you know what? We're gonna have to, I think. Okay, we did get 2 helmets. We've got... plus 10 fame multiplier, 35% armor. You know what? That's really, really tempting. And that one's -7, so yeah, we are going to take that one. That is going to be our emergency backup helmet. I was going to say, yeah, that one's 20, that one's 10, that's going to be the backup. Now, we also got a sword. Is it one we can use? Yeah, no, I want to reveal that, thank you. No, it's not a sword, it's a freaking pokey thing, and we don't like pokey things. So the sword, unfortunately, is going to have to go one more run. I'm going to save the free epic repair for another day, and I'm just going to spend 1,000 on that. We got to make sure we do our training, so yeah, we want to do movement, we want to do one-handed sword, we want to boot that up as high as we can get it, and we are definitely going to have to get an emergency backup weapon, well, fairly soon, I would think. Okay, the helmet's going to get repaired, that's perfect. So far so good on the not having a whole lot of armor. Yeah, we can't afford that anyway, so there's no point in looking at it. Alright, what do we got for fights? Starting to look like we're going to be doing a 1v1 here. This is you keep the equipment you exit the arena with, which would be wonderful if it was going to have any decent equipment. Pretty sure it's not going to, but we will check it out. Alright, it's a many v many. Our partners are going to be a pit barbarian, and nobody knows who it is. Oh, you know what? The payday on that's absolute crap. So yeah, we're going to go for the 1v1. Unless there's a better bet we can do. 50% health we can absolutely do. 500 damage. Not going to happen. None of the rest of that crap's going to happen. Okay, well, fingers crossed. This is going to be a nice easy one. And a nice quick one. And then we're not going to take too many hits. Alright, dude, this is gonna be quick, this is gonna be painful. forgot it's the spiky one, so let's see if we can get him on the spikes. No, we cannot. Alright, well, you've got a shield, which is a little bit unfortunate. But you're not wearing anything else for armor, which is a little bit unfortunate for you. Oh, and your weapon absolutely sucks. Okay, here's the thought, Digby. Get out where you can see what's going on. Ow! Yeah, I definitely did not want to take that hit. Okay, yeah, we're just going to aim high. We're going to aim for the head. Hopefully... there we go. I was going to say, hopefully we can get him to drop his stupid shield. And hopefully we can take his flipping head off. Alright, well, we still managed to make a decent chunk of money and an okay chunk of fame. Yet again, we are going to end up tantalizingly close to the 4,900 and whatever it is we need. That's fine. What else do we get? Okay, we got a 5 weight, 15% armor bathrobe, which is absolute garbage. Well, we can take heals. You know what? I'll take the heals. I got my helmet fixed, which is good. I saw the word sinister up here, so I'm in no hurry to get to it. Okay, health is 81. That's fine. We can get that back. Oh, hold that thought, actually. It's a mafia visit. Okay, so... left a good impression, family has a good sense, essentially it's just free money. You know what? I will take it. Now, really quick, what do we got? We got another helmet. It's a very cool helmet. It's kind of an Iron Man-y helmet. It's also a heinously expensive helmet. Shame, really, because the 16 weight's a bit egregious, but the 10% fame is not terrible. Alright, well, we'll stick with what we got, which is the Lucky Fish Mask. We do have a boot, but I'm feeling like maybe I'm going to hold off on spending too much money this week. Get our cells back up to where we can do a bit more. And hello, my fame actually did end up higher than the other thing. Okay, well then that sorts that problem out. Yeah, we're just going to get a pre-heal, we're going to do some training, and we are going to go unlock the 4th fight. Alright, what did we get? We got another 1v1, 3,000 bucks, but it's a faction fight, which is absolutely miserable. Okay, 4th fight. Please be good. Pit fight. Don't think I like that. We do have a survival, which, as you guys know, I absolutely love. It's a half-health survival. And we would get the entourage thing if we had an entourage, which we do not. I mean, we have no idea how much money it's going to be, or who we're going to be fighting, which is a little bit sketchy. I mean, I would like to know the money and the fame, but you know what? I think I can live with the mystery. Alright, now, what do we got for bets? Alright, win within 3 minutes. I feel like we can probably do that. 3 kills, pretty good odds we can do that. 1 dismemberment, we can definitely do that. Alright, I got no idea what the payday is, but it should be absolutely titanic if we not only survive this fight, but meet all our other requirements. Okay, let's do it. You know what? I don't think I've ever had a thunderstorm this bad before. This should be interesting. Hopefully one of the other guys gets hit by lightning. Alright, my dude, come on down. You're first. I don't like you having a shield, but I do like you having half health, so we're just going to back up and... yeah, I was going to say, we're going to try and get our hits in quick when they're not looking. There's one down. Don't think I got the dismemberment on that. That's fine. Alright, number 2. Spiky shark tooth sword thing. There's you gone. Now, is the next one going to be the 2 guys at the same time? It absolutely is. So, same as before. Divide and conquer. Say goodbye to your shield, and say goodbye to your head. Okay, it's going to take a little bit more than 2 hits for that guy. He's gone. Hello. Yes, now you can have my undivided attention. Congratulations. 1 more hit should sort you out. It did. Wow, you guys are absolutely pathetic. Oh, crap. We got another set of 2. Alright, well, I wasn't expecting that, but it should be fine. Okay, longsword guy, I'm going to take you down first. So if you wouldn't mind just holding still, thank you. Now you... Oh, I was going to say, I think I might have to knock your shield out of your hand, but as it turns out, you dropped it anyway. So let's just sort you out. Who's next? It looks like we do have at least one more guy. Okay, the lightning thing is really cool. Hello! I'd ask you what your name is, but I don't think our acquaintance is going to be that long fake. An assessment which, as it turns out, was absolutely 100% correct. Thank you, by the way, for being the one dismemberment I needed. Alright, I am reasonably certain we just made a metric ton of money and fame. Oh, hell yeah, we did. Yes, please, I will take that. Okay, we can have 2,000 gold to the next character, or a skill boost for the next character. I feel like we probably want the gold. And we're up to Feral Beast. Again, still not sure how high we have to go, but you know what? I'll take that. Health back to 100, thank you very much. Oh, we gotta go to work on the bathhouse. Okay, so we've been volunteered. Look to the other slaves, put in an acceptable amount of effort. I think if I remember correctly, this one we just take a bit of a, like a stamina hit. You know what, we'll just go middle of the road for this one, I guess. Okay, we got +3 favor, but we got a stamina boost. Which I did not see reflected in my stamina regeneration numbers. Okay. That's fine. Alright, yeah, sword definitely needs to be repaired now, which means we need a new sword. So, what do we got? We got a long-handed mace, does not help, and we got another mace, which also does not help. Crap. Well, I tell you what, we have a ton of money. So here's a thought. How about we do one reroll? Please be a sword. That is not a sword. That is the exact opposite of a sword. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go order a sword. I feel like we might even be able to afford a masterwork weapon now that we got a ton of money. Alright, yeah, let's do that. Let's order something masterwork. That hurt the fame a little bit, but that's fine. Really quick while we're here, let's do a bit more training. So yeah, we want stamina, and we want one-handed sword. Yes, please. Oh, crap. I almost forgot to buy the things. Okay, now, I think we are going to have to keep re-rolling until we get a sword. Or until we run out of fame, whichever comes first. Okay, we got 2 shots at it. Survey says... Flesh hook, not a help. Okay, we finally got a sword. It's a cheap sword. It doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but you know what? We will take it. We're going to swap it out for that. We're going to put it in repair slot number 1 to make sure it absolutely gets repaired. And it's going to need... Yeah, it's going to need like 150, so I think in basic repair should do it. Okay, where's my repair guy? Yeah, 100 to 200, absolutely will take that. Now all we get to do is survive one fight with a crappier weapon. Ooh, not sure I like the looks of any of this. Okay, 1500 to reveal everything, that's half my gear. Okay, we got a 1v1, equipment doesn't take durability, it's a level 7, so same rank as me. That's pretty much just a straight up one-on-one fight. And this one here is a 1v2. Ooh, that's a little bit tempting. On the other hand, Aurora hates us, so it probably wouldn't hurt to get in her good graces a little bit here. Alright, well, what do we got for bets? We have got absolutely nothing that we can do. Okay, well, that does make this one a little bit more tempting. But again, we only need to get the guy to level so-and-so. And this one's definitely going to be the easier of the 2 fights. Plus our equipment doesn't take durability, the payday's decent, and we've got a ton of money anyway. You know what? We're taking that one. Alright, dude, you're lucky. You met me on a day when I'm not going to do as much damage to you with every swing as I ordinarily would. Crap, he's got a shield. That's okay, he's got a... Oh, well, he had a shield. Ow. I really didn't need you to hit me with that, thank you. I am half tempted to go grab his shield from him. Never mind, he grabbed it. We just lost half our health. There goes your shield again. So you know what? I think I need to end this fight as quickly as possible. I was going to try and get between you and your shield, and that didn't work. And I actually just set myself up for you to do a cheap hit. Okay, third time's the charm. Can you please not pick up that stupid shield again? Yeah, here's a thought, Digby. Try blocking once in a while, too, idiot features. Yeah, you thought you'd go for the shield the fourth time. How did that work out for you? And that, boys and girls, is why we invested in all the pre-position heals. And it looks like Allura is going to get us in trouble anyway. Wonderful. Alright, take the money. Free shield, no thank you. Extra pain, yes please. Okay, got my thingy repaired, perfect. Got some health back, perfect. Got my shop order, perfect. What did we lose? 15% favor. Okay, well she already hated my guts, so I'm not all that worried about that one. Now, let us swap out our crappy weapon for our fantastic weapon again. And let's see what we got. Okay, we got a Tarantian Cutter, it's masterwork, does 32 damage. And it counts as a one-handed sword. Okay, you know what? Might have to have a thought about that one. It's incredibly quick. It's got a plus 10 fame on it. Down here we've got another one that's 32 damage. It's way cooler looking. Nice. 390 durability. The range is pretty close to the same as the one we've got, yes? Well, it's a little bit closer range than the one we've got, but the fame multiplier on that is insane. And it always does dismemberments. I think we might have to go for that. I mean, it is hideously expensive, but end of the day, why not? Okay, let's just make sure we get rid of the crappy weapon. Hold that thought. Alright, yeah, that's the good one. This is the crappy one. Goodbye. Okay, you are now going to be my backup weapon, and you are going to be my primary. Yes, please. I gotta admit, I kind of like it. So, last fight of the episode is going to be probably not a pit fight. Although that's a we don't take durability one, which isn't terrible. Half hit point survival. You know we absolutely love those. And then over here we've got pit fight. Okay, it's going to be a survival. It's going to be a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 guy survival. Again, probably not going to be that bad, especially with our new, even faster weapon. And for bats, we've got 5 kills. Oh, well, 5 kills, 6 opponents, 3,000 extra gold. Yes, please. I'm half tempted to spend the fame to find out what we're going to get paid for this, but you know what? End of the day, it doesn't really matter. Alright, on the downside, it is 6 enemies. On the plus side, they're coming at me one at a time. So, as long as none of you guys have shields, this should be reasonably quick. And anybody that shows up with a shield, I'm thinking I'm just going to knock it out of their hands anyway. And of course, first guy's got a shield. Alright, dude, say goodbye to your shield. Kinda like that. Now, how many hits is this thing going to take? Oh, nope, self. The range on this is a little bit closer. Yeah, you go ahead and pick that shield up. See how long you keep it. I'll give you a hint. Not very. Holy crap, did you just lose your weapon and your shield? You have got to be the crappiest gladiator I have ever fought. Suddenly, he's not half the man he used to be. Alright, Digby, pay attention. You gotta go to work now. Okay, there's the shield gone, and there's the enemy gone. That's 2. So 2 down, 4 to go. Oh crap, this guy's got a slashy thing. That is not so great. Alright, well, first thing first, let's get rid of the shield. Oh, actually, first thing first, let's not get killed. Ow. Yeah, that's why we don't like slashy things. No, Digby, need you to block, need you to focus, need you to get rid of this as soon as you can. There goes the shield, finally. Okay, you just die. Oh crap, the second guy's already out. Oh, for God's sakes, he got his stupid shield back. And apparently I have forgotten how to block, which means I think we might be about to die. Hate to say it. Okay, you know what? You're coming after me, so I'm just gonna whack you. I don't know why this guy's got more health points than the friggin' Iron Giant, but... Okay, he's gone. Finally. Now, we just gotta get rid of this idiot before we get killed. You need to be closer, Digby. Kinda like that. Alright, we got one guy left. He's got a long-range weapon, which is great. He's lost his shield, which is even better. And all we gotta do is hit him one time. Kinda like that. Oh, crap, that was close. Oh no, please tell me there's not one more guy. How in the hell did I forget how to count up to 6? Okay, well, you know what? He was a pushover anyway. No big deal. Holy crap, okay, that fight was a lot more intense than I thought it was going to be. Alright, well, luckily we do have a metric ton of free heals, because we're gonna need them. And it turned out the base pay wasn't all that great, but you know what? It's still fine. We survived it. We are up to Inspirator, which is level 9. I can't help but think there's got to be somewhere in the utility menu where I can check this out. So maybe we will go look at that really quick. +7 stamina all day long and twice on Sunday. Yes, please. Health, I know, is a nightmare. We're going to have to fix that. Okay, well, biggest, before we end the episode, let's go see if we can figure out how close you are to being able to retire. Oh, okay, here it is. So, for Aspired, we've got to have 250,000 points. And at the moment, we are at 100,000 and something. So, not even halfway there. Ooh, alright, this might be a little bit more difficult than I thought. I say that. I have a sneaking feeling what we're going to be investing in next is we're going to be investing in some armor, because we've gotten our stamina up there a little bit, which means we don't need to worry quite so much about speed as we do quite so much about not getting hacked into little tiny pieces. So yeah, next episode I think we are going to be healing up, and then we are going to start focusing on trying to do a little bit of self-preservation. And on that Darwinian note, as always, I am Digby. I thank you guys for stopping by. Really hope you guys enjoyed this episode of We Who Are About to Die. And yeah, I hope to see you in the next one.